My name is Lila Lowen. I'm a freshman, and this is my second semester working at the CAF.
My name is Tessa Fieldhouse. I'm a freshman, and I've been working at the CAF for one semester.
My name is Tyler.
Most shifts, I'm in one of the stations, normally the grill. I really like that one. But if not, I'll be bussing the floor and then just covering other students' breaks for a little while.
Usually, I work as a cleaning lady, so I bus tables and I pick up old dishes and spills on the tables, and yeah, just a lot of fun stuff.
A normal shift, it depends on if I'm working a supervisor shift or a normal shift. In my supervisor shift,
I have 3 shifts a week, and I'm normally there 2 out of the 3 times.
I love to serve food, so maybe twice, 2 times a week, yeah.
at the end of the semester, this can make
Man, I would say this semester I was recently working a morning shift, and I saw someone stuff an entire bagel into the toaster, and the toaster caught on fire. And so there was just a flaming bagel in the toaster, and everyone was like, oh! So I had the privilege of taking the bagel out while it was on fire with my bare hands and throwing it away. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. A few people were like, a little concerned for me, but it's okay because my hands are tough from working the CAF, so I don't get burned very easily. The bagel was very burnt. It was pitch black. Like you could knock it on wood and it would explode.
Well, I mean, there's the typical gym bros coming up asking for 6 or 7 servings. And then sometimes, I'll get in the groove of keeping on the protein and then hand this massive plate of chicken to some sweet little 5'2" girl. And they just look at me like, this chick's insane. Why would she give me that much food? And then some basketball player comes by and gets really sad when I give him a very small portion. That happens every single shift, at least.
the craziest day for sure was
Yeah, one morning I was serving food and I saw a student pour a bowl of Cocoa Puffs into orange juice and proceed to eat the entire thing. There was no milk and they got really desperate. And it was disgusting. It was a disgrace to the CAF.
I just remember my supervisor Isabel coming up.
One time I was serving food and these guys were standing in line and talking about some girl that had done one of them dirty, and they asked me for advice on what to do in this situation. And I didn't say this, but I wanted to tell him that if he just shaved his mustache, he'd probably be okay.
Well, there is some lore about the CAF. Every once in a while, if a student doesn't pick up their dish, the CAF monster will sprout out from the floor and eat them. It's proven. Yep, I've seen it happen with my bare eyes. The last time it happened was, I think last semester actually. It was my friend who forgot to pick up her dish. I never saw her again. Tragic.
The hardest part of this job is making sure you remember everything and making sure you got everything where it needs to be and keeping on pace.
I mean, everybody that works at the CAF kind of understands that it's a lot of work. So it's just very stressful, and we all kind of see that for each other and help each other out when the lines get really long and you have to open up a second line, things like that.
Honestly, leaving.
It takes a long time to clean up the CAF, to make sure all the stuff is clean, the trays and the tables and all that are done. It does take a while, and I think if people were to see how much it takes and how much time and all that, I think people would be a little surprised by that.
A lot of people do say thank you, and it is nice to feel appreciated. Sometimes people really look you in the eye and say thank you for this disgusting plate of food that I'm about to eat.
I mean, I like to think I work hard and arrive on time, and that's my goal, and that's what I try to do. And I don't try to let it get to my head. I think about, But I try my best to help the customers, and I try my best to do my best for the boss.
Pick up your dishes when you're done eating. Thank you.
I am very sorry to whoever on one Friday night had to eat a penis-shaped chicken nugget.